Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for always tuning in. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare Adalu. Adalu is made with maize and beans, but today I'm going to add a twist to it because I will prepare it the way my parents cook it in the village. Watch till the end because great tips on how to get the best of Adalu await you in this video together. Unless I forget, I'll be glad if you support my channel by hitting that like button and also subscribing. Alright, let's dive in. I got this maize from a customer. The maize is fresh. They were harvested today, and that is what I need for this recipe. And secondly, as you can see, the maize, they are almost dried before it's being harvested. So this is the type of maize we use for this recipe. So I remove the leaves from the maize, but not everything. I will leave just like 2 pies to hold it while it cooks. I have a reason for this. For the best taste and to truly capture the authentic village flavor showcased in this video, it's essential to use freshly harvested, matured, almost dried maize. Specifically, maize that was plucked from the farm on the same day you are cooking. Using maize that's a day or two old just won't give you the same sweetness and texture that make this Adalu so delicious and special. So after washing, I gently arrange the maize into my pressure cooker. I poured in generous quantity of water, as you can see, because it needs a lot of water to cook. So I'm using my pressure cooker to hasten the cooking process. You can use any method to cook. The only thing we want to arrive at is to see that it is properly cooked, as you will see in a moment. So my maize is cooking up. If you want to save on budget, you can use cocotte. So after it has cooked for some hours, I allow it to cool down properly before opening it. As you can see, wow, this is exactly what I'm aiming at. And this is what you should aim at when cooking yours. By this time, the corn is very soft. Can you see? Even the maize is already giving way from the cobs. So the next thing for me here is to, wow, can you see what I'm saying? So you should cook yours like this anytime you are preparing this recipe. So I remove the back of the maize and get it ready for the next stage. So these are the maize. This is the last one. Okay. Now this water, I'm not going to throw it off. I'm going to reserve part of the water to cook the meal. This water is sweet. Not only sweet, it is also medicinal. Get this from me. So the next thing now is for us to remove the maize from the cup. As you can see me do with a knife, you can do it with your bare hand, but this one is easier. In Nigeria, this recipe is called different name in different culture. In Yoruba land where I am, it is called Adalu. I don't know what it is called in your own place or in your dialect. Can you please let me know what it is called in the comments below? Remember that when we cook this maize, I did not add any salt. If you use salt to cook your maize at the beginning, it's going to harden up and it will not be as soft as it appears and as it looks now. So take note, at the beginning when you are cooking your maize, don't add salt. Just water. Can you see? This is fine. Now before we proceed, I'll show you the other ingredients that we're going to use. This is 5 cups of beans already picked. There I have the pumpkin leaf, which is called ugu, and this is the water, red oil, Scotch bonnet pepper, chili pepper, onion. I have ginger, I have fish stock, and I have fish. Seasoning, salt to taste, crayfish, and bay leaf. So let's get cooking. If you want your adalu to have that unique mouth-watering taste, make sure to use corn that's as fresh as possible, straight from the farm to the pot. So the next thing for me to do here is to wash my beans thoroughly. Now take note of the way I'm going to wash these beans, because not washing your beans properly will negatively affect the taste of the adalu. So using hot water, I whisk it several times. Now this is what I'm saying. Look at the dirt that appears there. This is the first water, and the more you change the water, the clearer and cleaner the water looks. The second time again, I repeat the process. Look at the second water there. Some people complain that when they eat beans, they get bloated. So this is the solution to that. When you wash your beans this way, it's going to be tastier, and not only tastier, it's already free from chemicals. So I did this for like 3 or 4 times. I did this for like 3 or 4 times. Then I rinse it with running water twice. And now, as you can see, my beans is very neat and clean. So I just scoop the beans out into the sea in case there is any stones or sand hanging around there. But as you can see, this beans is very neat, nothing like that. So coming to my pot, trying to cook everything together, I pour the maize and the beans into the pot, and I add that water that I reserved. It's like a sweetener. Then I added more water to cover the level, to cover the mixture. And I also added a generous amount of onions and bay leaf. So it's time to cook again. I'm still using my pressure cooker because it makes it very soft and well cooked within a very short time. So after it has cooked for like 30 to 40 minutes, I check. Wow, can you see how soft the beans is? Let's check the maize. You can see that one also is very soft. So it's ready to take in the ingredient or the sweetener now, and we are getting to the final stage. So over here I bring in my seasoning, the salt, the pepper mix already grounded. Then this is the fish stock. You can use chicken stock, anything, anyhow. I also have the crayfish, and the fish is already cooked and deboned. Here we have it. And here is the palm oil. I add enough palm oil. The palm oil should not be too much and should not be too little. So give it a gentle mix and allow to cook and blend together. This time around, it's going to cook for just a short period. So I just give it, cover it up and allow to cook. So after some minutes, as you can see, our Adalu is almost ready. So I'm using spoon to break the beans. Just I want it to thicken up. So doing it this way is optional. So it's time to add the vegetable. Vegetable is the last thing because we don't want it to overcook. I use just little quantity of vegetable. You can, it's optional, you can use to your taste. So our Adalu is ready and ready to serve off the fire. So if you have watched to this extent, it means you love my recipe, and I thank you so much for staying till this time. Please don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe if you have not done that, so that when next I post a video, you'll be notified. And that's our delicious village style Adalu, made from fresh matured maize, just like my parents taught me. Don't forget to try it at home and let me know how it goes in the comments. This is inviting. I just put that fish and the pomo just for an encouragement. You can actually eat it without the encouragement, but and if there is any village recipe that you want me to bring up the next time I cook, let me know in the comments. When I was growing up, my father would always pluck the maize straight from the farm, and my mother would cook it the same day, just like my parents taught me. The secret is in the freshness. Use maize that's straight from the farm. Wash your beans like a pro, and your Adalu will taste like home, golden sweet and full of memories. So thank you, my friends. Guys, I really appreciate you for watching my video. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.